Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another pre-market analysis video brought to you by Coin Learnity. And as usual, we are going to be going through the dollar index. And now, looking at the dollar index on the daily time frame, we can clearly see that we are still in an uptrend. Now, why do I say this? Because as you can see, we are currently creating higher highs and higher lows, right? And what I'll be expecting for the coming week is for price to continue this uptrend. Now, if you look closely here, you can see that we have a fair value gap here. Let me mark that out immediately. We have a fair value gap here. And that fair value gap also coincides with another block right here. So this is the other block I'm talking about. So right here, we have confluence of both the other block and the fair value gap. So my outlook for the coming week is for us to have a retracement into this fair value gap or other block. Any one of them will do. So we might have a deep retracement into this other block or fair value gap before pushing upwards. Now, with that in mind, if you transition to the Euro USD charts, you're going to be seeing the opposite of the analysis that we just did on the dollar index. If the dollar index is strong, Euro USD is going to be weak, right? So, with that in mind, you can see we have the Euro USD chart right here, and as you can see, we are in a bearish trend. So we have bullish dollar index that are going to be having a bearish Euro USD chart. So as you can see, that concept is playing out here, and we have this other block here. And I think we don't have a fair value gap here, but we have this other block. So let's mark that out. We have this other block, and so what we're going to be waiting for is the same thing, practically the same thing, just the opposite of what we just did on dollar index. We're going to be waiting for price to retreat into this point of interest here. Let me get my line too. So what you're going to be looking for is something like this, retracement to here before what's kicking off to the downside. Now, if you're going to be moving over to the downside, what are the targets? Number one, we have this old low here, right? So we have this old low. Those will be our first targets. Then the next target is going to be, I think, this low. After that one, we have this old low also. So these are going to be my targets for this trade. Now, if you go down to the 4 hour, let's see how that's going to play out on the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, you can see that we're already bearish. But let me delete this. For us to get to this point of interest on the this daily point of interest, you will have to maybe break above the structure, or we might just get into this area with a week. Then we have a rejection. So probably you might get a break of market structure. Let me mark that out once again. Might actually break structure here. So what you might actually see next week is something like this, like a shift or break structure, and depending on what happens, then you might just retrace deeper into this other block, then break structure again or shift structure towards continue the downtrend. So guys, this is my outlook for the coming week on Euro USD and dollar index. Remember to always practice good risk management on your accounts. My name is Simone from Coin Learnity, and I will see you all in the next video.